Now, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think this old Mario Kart 7's getting pretty boring. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, same old tracks, same old group of people, same easy old computers who don't know how to do jack. Heck, I can probably just stop right here for like 3 seconds and then keep going. Probably still catch up. Yep. Boring. And that is why things like this exist. To make us be able to, you know, allow us to have custom tracks. Yes, that's right. We are going to be doing a tutorial on how to do the how to get custom tracks on your 3DS. Now, we're going to be doing the tutorial on how to do it with the HONS installer, which is basically a launching in the home launcher. That's all it's used for. Like, it's a quicker way, and all that. But the only problem with this is the fact that you need to, as you can clearly see right here, there are different advantages / disadvantages of each one. This guy, of course, recommends doing this. Also, if you're wanting, this is another plus for the NTR CFW, if you're able to get that, you get 200cc mode. I can't do that. Can't do that at all. And here is your custom tracks list. You can read that. I'm not going to read all that stuff. That's all you get. Cool. We're going to get into this tutorial on how to do everything. The reason why I'm doing this tutorial, by the way, which here I'm going to look at this because that's going to my nerves. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this tutorial, by the way, is because when I was trying to do this, it was freaking complicated as heck. I didn't entirely understand it, and I want to make sure everyone else understands it. And for the fact that a lot of people look for these ROM hacks, and they have no idea how to do it. They really want to know, but they don't know. So I'm here to spread the word. So, just to let you know, that guy right there, Pablo MK7, that's the guy you should be going for the credit. He deserves all this credit because he created the mod, or the hack really, and all this cool stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. First off, what you want to do is go to this GitHub link in the description and download the braindump.7z. You can just open that up and find somewhere to put it. I already have brain dump on my computer, but just to show, you do that. Get these two files, drag them into some file on your computer, wherever you got. There you go. You got cool stuff. And now what you want to do is go ahead and take your SD card, put it into the computer. Go ahead, open that up, and go into the 3DS, create a brain dump folder, and drag those guys inside. And there you go. Or you can just, get a folder if that's what you call it, brain dump. Sure, do that. It works. So there you go. You now have brain dump on here. Yeah, okay, that should be good. Alright, make sure you do have enough space for this game. This game is 600 megabytes, 634 if I'm not mistaken. And as you see, I have 812, so I should have enough. I should be okay. So make sure you do have enough space for this game to be dumped onto your SD card. Otherwise, yeah. And this process does take a while. So I hope you guys are very patient. So, yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the 3DS portion of the dumping tutorial. Okay, so here we are. We're into the 3DS Homebrew launcher. Also, I'm sorry if the footage here is a little bit laggish. For some reason, I'm recording with OBS, and for some reason the CPU is just being crazy. It wasn't like this a few minutes ago. But yeah, anyway. Alright, so what you want to do is go find the brain dump application. It should have a 3DS icon. Go ahead and open it up. And make sure, I forgot to mention this, make sure you do have Mario Kart 7. You're definitely going to want to have that. I don't know if it matters between the digital or the cartridge. I believe mostly cartridge, so yeah, I do have that. It's right here. So make sure it's targeted. If it's not, you know, press right or left on the D-pad till you find it, then press A to proceed. And here we go. It is now starting. So it's going to say a bunch of words. I'll read it off too because that's hard for you to see with this crappy camera. It's not a crappy camera. It's the one I've been using for my webcam, but it's not very good at reading this good. So anyways, basically it's saying title ID, and it has the ID of Mario Kart, media type, dumping the title to the SD card, dumping EXEFS. You know, be patient. And what's dumping the code, that is the part that takes quite a long time. Well, the whole thing takes a whole long time. So this may take you like maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I've heard some people say that for some games it takes like 2, maybe 5 hours. But this game is like 300 megs, so it shouldn't be that long, maybe 20 minutes. So we're going to cut back to whenever it's done. Just let it sit here. You'll know when it's done. It should say, oh, your dumping is complete or something like that. So just let it sit there. Don't mess with it. Do not turn your thing off. If you need to charge your battery, make sure to charge your battery. It's going to be there for a while. So do what you can. And yeah. So we're going to come back whenever this is completely done dumping. Okay, now that the complete thing is done, you're going to grab your SD card and put it into your computer, and you're going to go to this dshacks.org site in order to download the ROM hack, and you just press download. It will get all going. Pretty sure it's just a one click. Select this one right here, the zip. I guess you can add the patch and just like drag whatever in the patch into the release folder in this. Yeah, should work all good. You open that file up and extract everything to one whole folder, which I've already done. So I actually got my patch here and I dragged it to release. Okay, it is in there. I don't know, it's somewhere anyway. Just find a place where it all fits and drag your CXI file here. Because it's Mario Kart, the things can change. So as you see right here where this 8 is, it will change depending on your region. So let's say you're in Japan, I believe it's a 6, Europe is a 7, a USA is an 8. And I am in the US region, so that is my CXI. So it doesn't matter what yours is in, it'll work for all of them. So anyway, you have this, and now we will build. Make sure it's in the same folder, click build. It's cleaning up the folders, it's just deleting stuff I had randomly lying around when I did this the first time. So I'm going through it with you now. Alright, so now it tells you to enter your game region. Mine is in the USA, you pick whichever one. So you pick the number, mine's in USA. Can you install unlegit CIAs? For me, that would be a no. If you guys can, sure, but we're doing the Hans deal, so you wouldn't even really care for this. But I'm going to say no, I cannot. You can only use Hans. That is fine. Press the key to continue. And enter your MK7, so just put 00, press tab, and it will full-on link your thing. And make sure that is the title. That is my title. So, enter. There we go. It is now running, and it should be done fairly soon. It will take a little bit of time. Whenever it is done, I will cut straight to it, and we'll continue the tutorial. Okay, now that it's done, you can press any key to exit. You are done with the building. It has built it. So open up your copy to SD, and you want to copy both these two folders. These two folders, do not copy this entire copy to SD folder. Get these two folders and put them in, just go here, and drag them right here into the root of your SD card. I already have them in there, so I'm not going to do it myself. I'm just going to keep that in there for whatever sakes. So you drag them in, drop it, and there you go. You now have a modified Mario Kart 7. It's now CTGP-7. Yeah. So now let's go check it out. Okay, here we are in the homebrew launcher of the 3DS. And now we're going to go down and we will see CTGP-7. And make sure Mario Kart is inserted when you play this game. Trying to get a good look. Alright, it's going to load up Hans, and there we go. You know, I have our modified deal. So what you can do is you can play single player, you can play download play, and you can play online, which for some reason my online still won't work. Which I'll show you why, just look. See, it pops this error code. It says that in order to use online service, a newer version of software is required. And to be honest, there is no newer version. I don't understand why it's telling me that. I looked around, there's nothing new. Pretty stupid. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into single player just to show you. Grand Prix. I'm going 50cc. Now we have a red Yoshi. There's Mr. L. Silver Mario is now Golden Mario, or Metal Mario is now Gold Mario, but I don't have him. So I cannot show you that. The bat swoop, whatever it is, now the fire swoop, that's different. Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll go and start with the first mission. I mean, the first thing, the flower cup. It's literally the Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road. Just to show you one of the custom tracks. That's not gonna look very good because for some reason OBS is acting very strange right now. Otherwise, it looked pretty nice. So sorry if it looks all crappy, chopped up. You know, just to give you an example of what it's supposed to look like. Yet again, sorry for the terrible quality. I wish I had a capture card, but I do not have a capture card. Those things cost a fortune on 3DSs. I have a normal capture card, you know, Elgato, but that only costed $175. 3DS ones cost like $200 to $300, and possibly $400 to $500 if you're gonna buy it alongside the 3DS. Depends on who you're buying it from. Anyway, yeah, this is Rainbow Road for the 64. You can kind of see the resemblance, but yeah. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. And thanks to the fact of Hans, you can now actually take screenshots by pressing the home button whenever you want to take a nice screenshot in here. That's kind of cool. And if you guys are ever wanting to exit this game, just to let you know, it's the same in every Hans game. It's left, it's, you know, I mean, it's L, R, down on the D-pad, and B. So hold all those at once for a few seconds. And there we go. There we go. It's back to the homebrew launcher. So, yeah. Alright guys, so I hope all of you have enjoyed that, and I hope it helped you in getting your custom tracks. So, yeah, you know, turn this old Mario Kart ship into a totally hacked deal. It's very fun. I recommend all you guys play it. And just to let you know, like I said, online does work. I've seen people play online multiplayer on it. There's actually a community group thing. So hold on a sec. Let me get into the screen recording. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so if we go here, gotcha. Alright, this is the official community out. Here's their group key or whatever, their community key. So you enter that onto your 3DS, which is still on. I guess I'll go ahead and put that in the description too. So yeah, there's this, and it is pretty cool. So if you guys are actually wanting to play online with some folks on, you know, all modified, there you go. Also, you spelled official wrong. Official? Is that what he's trying to say? Official? Anyway, yeah. Or official. Official. There we go. Anyway, yeah. Serious stuff. This is the key for it, so if you want to go check that out, go check it out. That'd be cool. And yeah, so that is pretty much the entire tutorial. If you have had any trouble with that, then you can comment below, and I'll try to help you the best I can. I hope that made some pretty good sense to you guys, because when I first did this, it was confusing for me for some odd reason. It's really not that confusing, as you guys just saw it, but at the same time, I'm trying to like expand the audience of these ROM hacks that people make, because they're just such good stuff, and you don't want to see them go underappreciated. So I try my best to expand the audience, bring it to my audience, bring it to whoever audience you guys' audience, if you're gonna do the same thing. And I can just say that I know all this from that guy, which is, that guy I was telling you earlier, the Pablo MK7, I think that's his name. Here, let me go check. Make sure I'm not saying wrong. Yes, Pablo MK7, that is his username. I believe he does have a YouTube channel, I'm not for sure. I heard he got banned or something, but I'm pretty sure he still has the YouTube channel. But anyway, like I said, I hope all of this has helped you, and more tools coming soon for the 3DS and the homebrew system there. So, yeah. See you guys next time for another 3DS tutorial, whatever the heck I do after this.